Hello, Walker here once again. I'm just killing some time right now, playing a little bit of well, whatever the hell this is I'm playing. Um, which is great because I'm recording this shit. Just killing some time before I have to go get some blood drawn, which is not a pleasant thing for me. You see, I despise needles. And there are two reasons why I despise needles. Because of my fatness and health issues when I was a little kid, I had to get a lot of blood tests. You know, you'd go in, get blood drawn once a week. I believe I was getting it done. And then every now and then you'd have to go in and you'd have to do a 1 hour or 2 hour blood test where they just pop a needle in you, and for every so many minutes for that hour or 2 hours, they would come in and take another little vial of blood from you. Felt more like a goddamn gas station. They just kept pumping more of it out of me. But the first reason I hate needles is because of this. I went in for a 1 hour blood test when I was about 10 years old. And I had an old nurse, which at first you'd think, oh, experienced, great. No, this lady, her hand was shaking. She just kept poking me and poking me and poking me. She was going to the back of my hand, couldn't get anything there. She was contemplating going to my neck. And this is after 45 minutes of doing this. My mom finally loses her shit and says, you're not going to be using my son as a pincushion anymore. Get the hell away from him. And she took me out of there. She actually forced my dad, who they haven't been divorced that long at that point. I don't believe so. Forced him to take me the next time, and getting him to do anything like that was, well, it's worse than pulling teeth. It just it wasn't easy to make happen. He always had some excuse like, oh, I'm working, which is bullshit because he didn't start work until almost 12 in the afternoon after spending 4 hours in a goddamn coffee shop. I should know, I worked for him for a while. So, yeah, that's one reason I can't stand needles. The other one is a reason why I have an issue with human touch in general. When I was in elementary school again, kids would see me and think, oh, let's go fuck with the fat kid. They would get thumbtacks, safety pins, sharpened pencils, sticks, anything that had some kind of a point on it, and jab it in me to see if I would pop like a balloon. Oh yeah, that's fucking great. I mean, shit, I could have gotten some kind of infection from all the fucking needles that were stuck in me over the years by those little asshole children. Which explains why I hate kids. They are little fucking assholes, little monsters, little terrors that should be locked up instead of set free on this fucking planet. Can't tolerate them. And that's why I hate human touch, why I could go, let's see, the longest is 2 years, I believe, without so much as a handshake or a hug or a pat on the back. Although right now I'm currently working on about 4 months, I believe. The only time where... Actually, no, I never really did get a lot of human touch. Maybe once a week when my friends were throwing a party. You know, there'd be a few hugs when I first show up or when somebody's leaving or whatever. And that's about the extent of it. My time with my significant other, we weren't exactly together in the same place very often, so... But that was actually the only time I ever really cared for human touch and interaction. I could just fucking sit there and have my arms wrapped around her for hours and not have a care in the world. But other than that, human touch is a no-go for me. You just stay the fuck away from me, especially with anything sharp. So I think I'll just finish playing up my game here. I don't have much time before I have to leave for that goddamn doctor's appointment. Swear to God, if they can't find a vein, I'm gonna punch somebody. You know, another experience I had is I had to get a scan of some kind of my heart. This is when I was trying to get get a surgery done through my insurance company when I still had insurance, charging me $500 a month, and then refusing the surgery. Lovely people. But on the upside, I found out my lungs was really screwed up through them. Um, anyway, they had to draw blood so they could irradiate it and then put it back in me. It took 3 hours before finally a doctor came into the room, found a vein on the first fucking try, and voila, the needle's in. Takes the blood, irradiates it, and puts it back in 45 minutes later. But everybody else, they did go for my neck. They went to the back of both hands, the insides of both arms. It was not a pleasant thing. I just can't stand needles. I hate any time anybody brings them up. So, hey, there's a little fear for you. I hate needles and I hate heights. Don't care for spiders, but I could live with them. And that's all you need to know about the shit I am afraid of. So, I better get my lazy ass up and get dressed. Take care, all. Bye. Okay, I'm back from the bloodsucker. They ended up having to go to the back of my hand to get the blood, which was not pleasant for me, but it's over. It's done with. I'm not even sure what they're testing for, but whatever. I'm back in the game here because I have to park this truck and deliver my goods. And to show you that I can actually park the thing. Not well, because I actually haven't played very much Euro Truck in a while. Not since I got drunk. And I actually can't use any of that footage. I will be doing the experiment again, and it'll be of higher quality, let's say that. It's worth the wait. So, truck parked, I got a good, everything's done. I will see you people in another video. Beep beep, motherfucker.